Well, I guess they got me screaming and shouting by the time the video was done. So, here's this lady, Rachel Snyder. There's a thing up here from Clarion. It's a software company created to fight digital spying and stalking. It says here 80% stalking victims were stalked with the help of technology. Very much so, right? But there was a few things that I very much felt were inappropriate or typed, and of course, I had to put my 2 cents in. I typed, "I'm still stalked. None of you care. You're sexist." Now, is this software company sexist? No. Doesn't seem to be. Seems to be just another marketing ploy. Now, why is this sent to me? Because I speak about being stalked. So they bombard me with this stuff. I also speak out about how treating autistic people like they're retarded is wrong. So I get this stuff about cyberbullying, top side. How to stop cyberbullying, how to prevent cyberbullying. Then it goes through a bunch of stuff that's expensive. So this lady wanted to put words in my mouth. She types to me, Rachel Snyder, she types, "John Schwartz, whatever, you up there making comments about women are liars and don't get stalked. Quit trying to play the victim card because you didn't get your way." Well, except that people are liars. Here was my response to her, though. I responded, "Rachel Snyder, the fact that you were pretending I said women don't get stalked shows the type of sexist man-hating that female predators play on. You ignore male victims, and you accuse the male victim of being a predator for speaking up. Then you make false accusations and allegations to others, and it is a learned trait based on a poor me mentality. As a victim of mass stalking, sexual assault, physical assault, I speak up. People are liars. The more desperate, the more they lie. What do they fear? The fact that you lied repeatedly in only 2 sentences shows your sexism and bias. You are victim blaming and victim shaming, and I'm going to make a YouTube video about you." And so I have. Kept my word, didn't I? Anyway, you know how we end these videos. Good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and your sister's. And no victim left behind. Not even if it's a male. When I get into those things there and start typing, when I see all that abhorrent, hateful man bashing, you're not allowed to blame all black people, are you? But you're allowed to blame all white people. Why do I blame white people? Show the hypocrisy with it. Like, why do I blame Canadians? It's obviously not their fault. Because Canadians are nice. All this hate mongering that people got coming all over the place towards Mexicans. Do you apply that to Canadians? No. There's no Atlantic wall built along the northern border. We just want to build a Nazi Atlantic wall across the southern border, which Natalie started lying because she was embarrassed. In October of 2016. Not my fault. Now, the rumors that people were assaulting me over were started by Maddie Bolt. Find a way to make this fit. But why was it? She wanted to impress somebody. She wanted to protect her friend. She was sexist. Who is it that helped protect Maddie Boa when she was out there? A lot of people did. Because a lot of people had a lot of respect for, well, Officer Abel Ramos. This Rachel Snyder lady, you get to see how this is what we deal with. Because a female, she's got a vagina, right? So she gets to put words in our mouth and pretend that we said these things, and that magically that makes it okay to harm us. So what do I do when somebody does that? I usually get on here. I explain the hypocrisy of it. How it results in innocent victims being ignored and being abused further, and being abused by other supposedly victims. Cora Bowers didn't find out what the truth was. She didn't care what the truth was. She just wanted to hurt people. She just wanted to take it out on somebody who couldn't reach across the computer and strangle her to death. That's right. That's real smart. Go threaten the life of somebody who you think can't reach out and touch you. What I'm telling you is that people can. Before you go threatening to kill people like that, keep in mind that that computer screen is not stopping them from finding out where you live, where your family lives, who your family is, who your friends are. For a lot of people before Natalie died, who were the friends that they wanted to tell me they were going to hurt when they called? Friends that I was talking about. Friends that I was typing about on my Facebook. How did I know that Natalie's friends were stalking me on my Facebook? Because they let me know specifically what they were pissed off about. Keep her name out of your mouth. No, fuck you. When she did something wrong, what did she do? She went and slandered my name. That's what Natalie Bollinger did. And then us girls got to work together. You help child molesters and rapists get away because of that. You help female predators who assaulted children to get away because of that. You helped people who literally murdered my friends to get away because of that. Us girls got to stick together stuff. I'm going to tell you something. I don't care if you're my own mother. If you molest a child, I'm telling on you. Ain't no us girls got to stick together. Ain't no us boys got to stick together. You don't go run around touching children. And the moment you start protecting those child molesting POSs, you become my enemy. You are helping my predators to get away. Now, how many of these predators just do it once and never do it again? None. None of them. Some of them, after 32 years in prison, first thing they do is go to a playground and find someone to touch. You want to pretend like I'm a bad person for turning those people in? That is screwed up. You want to pretend like if I say you're dressing to get looked at, yes, you absolutely know that you are dressing because you want someone to look at you. If it's not the person you want looking at you, though, then it becomes a problem. If you put on all your makeup and you put on your short pleated skirt and you try to dress all pretty and dress for success, well, what are you trying to be successful at? If you're trying to be a successful lawyer, you should probably dress in a business suit. If you're trying to be a successful go-go dancer, that's probably not your outfit. If you're trying to be a successful Playboy bunny, that's probably not your outfit. There are going to be lots of different outfits. So when you dress for success, what do you consider successful? Now let's say you're out and about and you see Brad Pitt, right? Some of y'all know who that is. You wanna get his autograph. You want somebody like that to pay attention to you just because they're famous. I mean, wow, this is a story I can tell my grandkids. So you get your bragging rights. Now, did you dress up in whatever it is that you happen to dress up in to go see Brad Pitt? No, you didn't. That wasn't the intent. But when he sees you in whatever you're dressed in, do you treat him like he's a pervert because he looked at you? No, you are so excited that he looked your direction that you get a big old grin on your face and start doing this with your hands and you're excited. Oh my God, he looked in your direction. What about that hobo down the street? What about him? If he looks up and he sees you, does that automatically mean that he's going to harm you? No, but you're taught that you're supposed to fear them and you're supposed to hate them. And oh my God, one of them looked at you, so he must be a predator. Oh my God, I was so scared. I saw these hobos, I was so scared. Bless her heart. She's a nut job. I'm not going to subscribe to this belief that only women can be victims, or that only black people can be victims, or that only homosexuals can be victims. I don't hold to the belief that no homosexual has ever been a predator, because I know too many predators of every walk of life. That comes from growing up in a very screwed up system and then getting dumped out on the street with the United States government being a very, very screwed up system. I speak up for all the victims. I fight to be a voice for the voiceless, not just talk about it, not just tell people empty words. People call me up and they want help. They want someone to speak up and share their story, and so I do. For many people, they thought that was help, for them to offer me help and then tell me all about all of their problems. That's not help. Oh, Sean, I just figured, if I keep giving you ideas to come up with something you haven't tried it out, you've not been listening. This is a two-part system. I go to my friends and family when I'm abused. Return it in right away. That's how it's supposed to work. Oh, I can't do anything. Oh, I can't. My kid got beat up at school. Yeah, but after your kid was done and you were still in contact with me and still saying that you wanted to help me, well, let's turn it in. Oh, but magically you can't. This is how it really is when you're a male in this country, especially a disabled homeless male. People blow you off because you don't matter. You don't matter socially. Society doesn't care about you. You're the token retard. You're the token black kid at that point. The well, let me tell you something about everybody's token friend with Tourette syndrome. A lot of times when I told people that I had Tourette syndrome, they start telling me stories about their friend Twitch who had Tourette syndrome. Oh, really? Everyone's got a friend named Twitch who's got Tourette syndrome. Did I ever tell you about my friend Twitch? Hey, Sean, did I ever tell you about my friend Twitch? No, I don't believe I'm going to listen either. I don't want to hear about your friend Twitch. I've already heard the stereotypical Tourette syndrome friend that you just invented off the top of your head that hundreds of other people have done the same thing to me. Everybody with, yes, all of a sudden you know everything about Tourette syndrome. You've just given me a stereotypical Tourette syndrome person who doesn't exist. Why? Because this isn't a stereotypical person with Tourette syndrome that you have just described to me. Your friend Twitch, who blurts out curse words in the middle of the classroom all the time. Well, only 30% of Tourette syndrome cases are vocal tics, which is what it's called. Sometimes it's cursing, sometimes it's another word, sometimes, like in my case, it's a funny noise. Yeah, it's actually a very annoying sound, and that's how they found out I had Tourette syndrome because I was broken. Delicious. Of course, was I put into the system because I was broken? I was put into the system because my dad was arrested for 38 counts of cocaine possession with intent to sell. And my mom was in court appointed rehab. By the way, I was 4 years old, so what kind of crimes could I have possibly committed to deserve to go into the system at 4 years old? You sell me this one. I want you to sell me any goddamn excuse that you want about how getting a grown man's you know what shoved up my you know what is okay because I must have been a criminal because I was in the system. 29 million males in this country alone. 29 million males who are alive today who were victims of sexual assault before turning age 18. 29 million of us. While this lady tries typing that I'm up here making comments about women are liars. Oh, women are taught to lie. So are men. Lying is very effective. That's what the courts are all based off of. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and whoever is the most popular liar wins. God bless America. Oh, wait, you might have money. She types whatever you up there making comments about women are liars and don't get stalked. Are you sure about that? I'm a male. It says, quit trying to play the victim card because you didn't get your way. No, 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 no. I want the victimization to stop. And I am going to get my way. Or I'm going to die trying. Like I said after Natalie died, you're going to have to kill me to shut me up. You can call me mentally ill all you want. I speak out every single day, and I am never going to stop speaking out. Ever. Under any circumstances. No victim left behind means no victim, not even the ones who are male. You want to tell me how we need to ignore male issues, how males are treated in this country because we owe it to a bunch of women in other countries to go fight wars because their genitalia get mutilated over there. But let me tell you how much choice that I had and whether or not my genitalia was mutilated. They mutilated my genitalia just like many American boys right after I was born for her pleasure. Awkward. Maybe before you try shoving it down our throats, you should take a look at how many women are capitalizing on this trend, this popular trend. Just like many black people who actually did things wrong, pretending like they were victimized because of the color of their skin. No, they got busted doing stupid shit. We also got other black people who are victimized for looking homeless. But all you see is black. You go, oh, well, it's wrong to do that to a black man. Really, if he'd actually been homeless, you wouldn't care. Which shows that it doesn't matter about his skin color. It matters about his social class. To all of you. Anyway, how do we end these videos? Good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and your sister's, and no victim left behind.